Hey guys, welcome back to another War of the Visions video, and today we will be doing an arena video featuring Force Kitone. And as you can see, today was the day the Carbuncle raid came out, and currently I'm at about halfway there, level 43. So I will eventually get to level 100. Try to get a video out as soon as possible on my clear, but the raid this time around should be pretty easy. And one of the most important parts for today's video is the fact that two of the pieces of equipment that I'm using for my Force Kitone is featured in the raid shop, that being the chocolate fan earrings and 1+0 elf's cloak. So if you're interested in this Force Kitone build, I definitely recommend picking up recipes for these pieces of equipment. So what exactly is the team we're running for today? And here it is. It is Kitone, Helena, and Duane, the infamous Dark Duo. And if any of you are familiar with the JP side Leonis Coliseum or something, or like the Cabbage commentary over it, this is technically the same composition as the team that won the tournament, but more geared towards Force Kitone. And as you can see, this Kitone is at 750 HP, which is really high in my opinion. It could probably go even higher if I had a vital plat cloak, but I do not. Or plat robe. I only have a shield plat robe, and it's probably gonna take a while for plat robe to come back. So for now I am sporting a +0 vital elf cloak, which is a good substitute, and some +5 chocolate fan earrings for that 25 HP up, 25% HP up, and 548 HP from the critical type chocolate fan earrings. And then I'm just running Kitone's TMR for that evade, which is quite nice. And then I have Odin +4, or Odin 4-star for that 10 man-eater, and a 3-star Odin for some more man-eater. And other than that, what contributes to this Force build is this 4-star Golem card, 25% HP up, and those are the basic necessities for Force Kitone. Other than that, you can really switch out Helena, Duane, just any like pieces to this composition. And if any of you are familiar with Orange's Friday night tournaments or video streams, I did participate in it, and I got as far as the semis with this team here. And the tournament rules were attack and magic combined had to be lower than 2,000. So I took my opportunity to bring my Force Kitone, and I'm really surprised I got to semis, because it was my first time participating in the tournament. So go check it out if you're curious on how this team did. I'll put a link in the description below. But back to the team we're looking at today. We are mainly focusing on Force Kitone for this video, but do keep in mind that Helena and Duane are just simply OP, and they might carry some fights, but Kitone will still be a factor that is that should not be overlooked. I think she is a really fun unit to use. I've been using this composition for about a week or so, and Kitone has been a real blast to play with. As for Helena and Duane's build, we have a +5 Cypress Pile, +5 Spectacles, Helena's TMR, +5 Spine Blade, and +5 Brigandine. So we're really going all out for Helena and Duane here, and Kitone is just sporting her Drain Force gear. And really, even though like most of the vision cards are geared towards supporting Kitone, Helena and Duane will still be extremely strong, and you'll see that very soon enough. And so, do I have anything else to say? No, I don't think so. So, we'll get straight into the fights, and let's go. Alright, so to start us off, we are going against a 120 Yuna, 120 KMont, and 120 Rein. And actually, I did forget to also mention, I'm only running Utsusemi, Debilitator, and Drain Force on Kitone, while I have Duane on Dragoon and Helena on Calculator Subjobs. So to start us off, our Kitone is really fast, Utsusemi walks up, but the enemy KMont does have bells, so there is a chance for Berserk. But our Helena takes him to half health, basically making Yuna go into healing mode, and then Kitone dodges half of Rein's LB there, and then she goes ahead and puts the Debilitator on to KMont. So far, specifically on this map, it's hard to pull off Drain Force, just because you have to be on the same height as your opponent to do Drain Force. But sometimes, Kitone definitely likes using Debilitator over Drain Force, and enemy Rein got a big AoE on us right there, taking out Kitone in one shot. But Helena and Duane, they're just too good, and they're gonna go ahead, finish off Yuna and Rein, giving us the win. So, not much from Kitone there. She didn't even do a Drain Force, but we still clutched the win because of the infamous Dark Duo. Alright, for our next fight, we are going against a 113 Duane, 120 KMont, and 120 Yuna. Still pretty strong. I'd say the strongest composition out there right now is probably Helena, Duane, KMont. But we did also switch positions for Kitone, just because I want Kitone to go parallel with the more tankier people, so she can go ahead and like Drain Force them and like ignore their like resistances, defenses, and stuff. But our Duane already taken pretty low by Yuna, but look at that 5k Drain Force on KMont, taking him to half health. Helena cannot finish him off, unfortunately, and then our Duane walks up to the front line, making the enemy Duane take him out. Enemy Yuna is probably in healing mode now, and she'll probably look for a full life on KMont, but Helena and Kitone go ahead and finish her off. So now it's Duane v2, just kidding, it's Duane versus Kitone, and now it is the 1v1 face-off. Enemy Duane goes for Death Scythe, heals himself, but we can also heal ourselves as well, 4.6k. Kitone goes ahead and auto-attacks, and I think this is in the bag for Kitone. She'll probably go for another Drain Force, and we win the clutch. So, Kitone out there with the clutch against Duane, pretty nice. Alright, for our next match we have a 120 Tidus, 120 Yuna, and a 115 Zazan the Unkillable. So far I haven't gone against many Zazans, But what I've noticed is that he really likes using his triple spinal break or whatever, and he's pretty good for chaining, I'd say, in PvP actually. Here we have enemy Yuna taking our Kitone to about 25% HP. Not looking good for Kitone, but good thing she dodges that attack from Tidus. Now she'll probably look for a Drain Force to heal back up, and there you go, taking the enemy Tidus to 30% HP. But our Helena drops a big AoE, taking down Yuna and proccing Courage on Zazan. Now it is Tidus v3, and now it is 3v0 because Helena just dropped the big AoE. That was a really fast fight. Alright, for our next match, we are going against 120 Helena, 115 KMont, and 120 Tidus, I think. I missed it a bit, but should be a good fight nonetheless. We're going against the enemy Helena for the first time, I believe. And now, our Kitone is still very fast. This KMont does have bells though, so there is a chance of Berserk. Our Helena walks up, does about 60% damage to KMont. Kitone goes for Debilitator instead of finishing off Mont, probably because she couldn't find the same height as him. And then there goes Kitone, unfortunately. So now it is down to the Dark Duo. They are extremely low now, but Helena is probably looking for the big AoE. Boom! Takes on both Tidus and KMont, and Duane goes for the jump in the back, and once again the Dark Duo gets the clutch. Really strong Dark Duo here. Okay, so for our final match, we are really pushing our limits here, going against the Exodia of War of the Visions, in my opinion, and 120 Helena, 120 KMont, and 120 King Duane, and 120 Duane. But here we go. We're gonna limit test our composition here. Our Kitone fast as ever, but the enemy Helena is actually pretty fast herself. Enemy Duane takes Kitone to 30%, and then our Duane actually goes and attacks the enemy Helena, not using dolls. There goes our Kitone, unfortunately, she couldn't dodge anything. And then the enemy Helena drops a big AoE on us, taking us really low. My Helena tries to retaliate, but she cannot do anything. And our Duane goes for the auto attack because he doesn't have any AP. And there goes our Helena. And then there goes our Duane. So we got blasted, but yeah. I hope you enjoyed this video. Some highlights of Kitone, Duane, or the Dark Duo, and well, thank you so much for watching, and until next time.